We're talking specifically about Americans in this video, so when I say left-leaning, I mean Democrat. And obviously, there's going to be some intersection between what happens in America with what potentially happens in your country. And I'm curious if you agree with my take. Maybe like there are different classes of people that vote left-leaning that I forgot to account here. Or maybe that I'm mischaracterizing one of these classes, and in which case I would like you to tell me in the comments section. But when I was talking with a friend of mine, I came to the conclusion that while you can find individuals who are left-leaning people and they may be quite decent and they do not fit in any of these categories, when you look at groups of people, when you look at demographics, most of the people who vote left, in my opinion, are either very troubled individuals or individuals that no one wants to be as. Or at least no one should want to be as, because of their behavior, because of their ideology. So okay, how do I view the demographics? Well, let's talk about what I would consider the lower class. Now, the lower class, I call it as such because they don't have a lot of wealth or they don't have a lot of influence. These are individuals that didn't go to a university. These are individuals that may be impoverished, and overwhelmingly they live in the cities. Right, so why would I say that these are not exactly moral individuals? Well, you go on Twitter, right? And I'm pretty sure everyone knows what I'm talking about, to the point that I don't have to give examples because it happens every single time. You go on Twitter and you see video footage of a crime being committed. The last one that comes to mind was a teacher confiscated a Nintendo Switch from a student, and the student reaction was to beat her senseless until she got hospitalized. Now, in a normal society outside of the United States, where crime is low, anyone that looks at that video would say, yeah, the kid has to be locked up. Like, he is a danger to society, he is a menace. There is nothing more to be said. Meanwhile, when you look on Twitter, you will see these left-leaning individuals go like, oh my god, my poor little criminal, oh, how society has failed him, oh, do not dare lock him up, how dare you criticize or judge him, do not... You know, it's not just that video, it's almost every single video. Like, unironically, I saw last week a video of a guy that robbed a car on the highway. I think it was an Uber driver. So the guy goes in, robs the car, and then tries to get away, but he's on the highway, so he doesn't have any options of where to go, so he decides to jump off the highway. And it was a long jump, and I think like he fell down, probably broke a leg or something. And you look into the comment section, oh my god, I hope he is alright, oh, how can this happen, oh, I mean, you know, with this mentality, is it a surprise that the crime rate is going up? Like when you have so many individuals in society that are demanding that the lawmakers pass laws to favor criminals, you look at what's going on in San Francisco, you walk into a convenience store and everything is locked up. Everything is shut down, and it's because the laws of the land say that if you steal, if you shoplift, less than $1,000 worth of goods, then the police isn't allowed to chase you. I swear to God, I'm surprised that South Park didn't make an episode where the cops catch someone who stole $500 worth of goods, and they plant another $500 in his pocket so that he can be arrested. I mean, it's getting to that level, right? Imagine living with neighbors like that. Like seriously, like that would freak me out. Like here in Romania, to know that my neighbor is looking at internet videos like, oh, my poor little criminal, oh, the society. You know, there is a video of Joe Biden back when he was younger, and he's like, no, like they need a correction. Right? There is no room for compassion. It's like when someone hits you in the back of your head to steal your wallet, in that moment, you don't really care about compassion or like society has failed them. It's like, right? So these are what I would consider to be the low-class left-leaning voter. People who don't go to university or academia, but they live in the cities, and they always side with the criminal. Like if you show them a video, no matter what the criminal does, they will never say, oh my god, I hope the victim is okay. Wow, that would suck to be me, right? Anyway, the middle class. So the middle class, these are the people that work in corporations. They are the people who work in academia, journalists, right? So they do have wealth, they do have power and influence, and they vote left. These are, in my opinion, some of the most insufferable and smug individuals on the planet. Like, these are the individuals that if you say, look, if there was no more gas tomorrow, our living conditions would deteriorate. And they would come out and be like, source, do you have a source? Do you have a citation for that? Can you prove it? Do you have a source? Yeah, these are the gentlemen that want to take your gas stove away. These are the individuals that go around and they say, oh my God, there's too many of us. We're polluting too much. We're killing Mother Gaia. If only there was less of us. Oh, you need to stay home and stay safe because one cough can get grandma sick. If only we can save one life to war, Ukraine. You know, it's like... they used to be called marionette men back in the time of the French Revolution and after that, you know, before NPC became a thing. Because it's like someone that's pulling the strings and then just dancing to a tune. It is bizarre to see individuals that almost have no cognitive function of themselves and rely on fact checkers and what they read online to formulate their opinions. Like, these are the individuals that go like, fascism, bad. There's a woman over there with a MAGA hat. Fascism, bad. We need to separate society into essential and non-essential people. People who are non-essential should be forbidden from going to work. They should be forbidden from making any type of cash unless the government gives it. You need to go out and you need to protest. You need to protest for civil rights. You need to stay home and stay safe. It is just bizarre. It is bizarre. What I seen in 2021 was I don't even know what to call it. There were like 3 or 4 narratives that were contradicting each other, going around the same person's head at the same time. The reason they behave like this, by the way, is not that I genuinely think the stuff they are saying. It's because for them it's all about prestige, right? It's all about being accepted. It's all about being part of the clique. Like, when these people go to a party, instead of talking about fun stuff, it's like, oh, but where did you study? Where did you get your degree? Or did you get an accreditation from the government? They just say the things that they know other people will be okay with. That's it. Like, that is the magic, okay? I explained to you leftism. It's like, oh, but like, oh, why do NPCs behave? They don't care as long as they say the correct things. These are some of the biggest nibbyists that you will ever meet. Not in my backyard, right? Like, these are, oh, we want to be a sanctuary city. Oh, immigrants are welcome here. Please stop busing them, though. Please, just please stop bringing them here, all right? Like I know we said we're a sanctuary city, but like somewhere else, if, por favor. Maybe Texas, right? And finally, you have like the upper classes of left-leaning people. You know, the politicians, the CEOs, the very wealthy, the ones that go to Epstein Island. I mean, the list was full of them, right? It was all the people that the media told me that they're good and they're, you know, like I didn't see the Tucker Carlson over there. I didn't see the Alex Jones over there. I didn't see the Trumpians over there. It's like the people that the media constantly tells me that they're evil right-wing bigots and a danger to our democracy were missing from there. But you know, like, fine. It's not even that. Like, you're looking at how they're speaking and how they're behaving. Like, if you look at the wealth of a left-leaning politician, it just doesn't fucking justify. Like, how are they so wealthy? You look at how much money they're making, and then it's like skyrocket wealth. Oh, insider trading. Oh, naruhodo, I see. Right, so they're making policies that regulate and tinker with the economy, and then they just happen to know how exactly to place their cash in a way that is financially advantageous. No, like seriously, I genuinely wondered about the question. It's like, is there a demographic of left-leaning people that I would agree with? Or that they would behave in a way that I would want to behave like them? And I can't think of any. Like, maybe there is. I'm not saying there isn't. Like I don't know, like maybe kids that just reached the age of 18 and are voting for the first time. And they're thinking like, okay, I don't really understand the world. This ideology talks a lot about compassion and empathy, and it sounds good, so I'm going to vote for that. Like, maybe that's like probably the left-leaning demographic that I would say, okay, well, these are decent people, because it's like, well, ignorance, I mean, it's justifiable. You just enter politics and you believe the people around you. But like, once you see what's actually being done, like, I was actually asking, it's like, can you name me a single person whose life has improved under the Biden regime? Like, is there anyone that fared better economically, that had the city that was worse, but now it's better? You know, like that type of thing? I can't think of anyone. I'm sure there must be, you know, there must also be criminals that would have been locked up, but due to the new change in legislation, that they're free to go. Maybe we have some of those, you know, and their life would probably be improved. You could say that, yeah, like it's better to be free than in jail. But other than that, I don't know. So let me know if you guys can think of anything, and I will see you in the comment section. Take care.